Some of y'all parents forget how hard it is to learn new skills. That you can still love something and be so frustrated with it. Like you literally can. And you all forget that. My kid isn't playing, so she's really frustrated. Yeah, welcome to sports and welcome to life. Well, literally. I own 2 companies, and every day I'm like, ooh, I love it. Ooh, I love it, I swear. That literally is life and the things you love. You expect because she loves it, she's not gonna have the I hate it, I'm disappointed, I'm fizzled out, I don't wanna do it anymore. That's life. And y'all aren't teaching your kid that. Instead, what happens is that your kid gets upset or fizzles out and you're, what do I do? You tell her how hard what she's doing is and that you help her understand the hardness of it. Some of y'all who played sports forgot how hard it is to teach your body to do stuff. And so because you forgot how hard it is, you're not understanding how hard it is for your kids. You want to test it out? Start cutting stuff with your opposite hand and cut really important documents in front of a bunch of people who are criticizing your every move. Do that a few times and you'll remember. Some of you all, yes, you're doing new stuff as a parent, but you're not doing it in front of large groups of people who are criticizing yourself. Yes, you're maybe doing some Zumba and you're learning new moves and it's frustrating you. Yes, but some of y'all are not doing it in front of your parents and your loved ones and all of that. You're doing it in a small group of people who really don't pay attention to you whenever you are messing up. That's not what your kids are dealing with right now. Your kids are literally dealing with hard stuff in front of everyone and learning that hard stuff. And y'all are forgetting that. And so because you're forgetting that, whenever they're like, well, they're disappointed and they're fizzling out. Yeah, no crap, Sherlock. They should be. It's hard. Youth sports is so hard and you all keep forgetting that. And instead of it being about how do I help my athlete learn how to navigate hard stuff, instead you're like, well, what do we do about the athlete? You don't do anything about the athlete. You don't do anything about the coach. You don't do anything about her team. You don't do anything about the crazy parent. You might be that crazy parent, but that's neither here nor there. You don't do anything about them. You do something about your response to how your kid is handling disappointment because you all are not responding well. When you're coming on here and saying, the coach is making my kid just hate the sport. No, your coach is probably pushing the hell out of your kid to get them to the next level. And that pushing is like a caterpillar going into a butterfly. But y'all don't want the having to learn a new layer of skin. Instead, you want to be the butterfly, the caterpillar just becomes excellent. No, the caterpillar has to become the butterfly to be excellent. And some of y'all are stopping your kids from becoming the butterfly because you're seeing the uncomfortableness and you're like, I can't deal with it. So if I can't deal with it, I have to stop it from happening to my kid. And that's not going to help your kid be the best athlete possible. It's not. You are stopping your kid from greatness. I hate to tell you that. You are stopping your kid from greatness. And so you have to figure out a way for you to emotionally deal with what your kid is going through so that you can support them and not derail them. Because some of y'all's emotional response to them being disappointed, to them being frustrated, to them hating it, is expediting the issue. And so then guess what? Your kid hates it and leaves it, not because it was actually devastating to them, but they just did not know how to emotionally get through those moments because you were not being supportive of them. You were not. You hear them being disappointed and you're like, we got to do something about it, versus saying, hey, Jen, I know it's so hard right now. And you love the sport, so let's talk about what's hard about it and how it's supposed to be hard. Greatness is hard. Being an All-American is hard. Getting a Division I full ride scholarship is hard. Getting a Division II scholarship is hard. Going to school at D3 and being amazing is hard. Everything is hard. And you've got to figure out the hard. So you can't sit here and say you want to play college ball and you sit for the first time and it devastates you. Baby, you ain't cut out for college ball. Not at all. And that's the thing about it, is that if you think this is hard, college ball with the immediacy of winning and the money and the transfer portal is way harder. Then you'll wish you had the hardness of club. But y'all are so worried about your kid feeling anything than amazing, you have to immediately stop it. Your kid's going to hate it. That's youth sports. Ask pro athletes, they probably hate the hell out of that game sometimes. Your kid's gonna love it. Your kid's gonna be devastated. Your kid's gonna be frustrated. All the emotions, and you have to put your emotions in check because you're affecting your kid's emotions. And you're not telling them the full range of what youth sports is gonna be like because you're not paying attention to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and them about what they're getting themselves into.